All right, Scorpio, thanks for tuning in to your weekly sidereal forecast for August 31st through September 6th. My name is Athen. So a couple things taking place this week. The week's kind of split up into two parts. Monday and Tuesday, Venus is going to be conjoining your ruler Mars, and the Sun is going to be opposing up to Neptune during this time period. And then over the weekend, we do have the Sun trining up to Pluto, your secondary ruler, and Venus going direct. So there's a lot of shifting, a lot of changes happening this week, especially towards the weekend. But yeah, pretty much all week long, it's going to be a very important month here in September, and this is truly is the beginning of it. Excuse me. So on Monday and Tuesday, first of all, your ruler is now going into your 10th house, which is about career, public-related things, big picture things. You've already had perhaps a lot of focus and intent with these areas, which is great, and there's been opportunities probably for the past few months in this area. So now Mars, the planet of practical motivation and drive and implementation, goes into this part of your chart where I think just naturally, especially as your ruler, you just start to feel more at home here and get things done in the career stuff and the public stuff. And it is a very motivating time because Mars is at the top of the chart where he likes to be and in a friendly sign of Leo. So your guys' energy should be very high this week. We do have this opposition up to Neptune. So Monday, Tuesday, though, you might notice like all of us, perhaps some uncertainty, perhaps the lowering of energy, at least in terms of your self-expression. And of course, this depends on your personal chart. But with this, it's all about having faith and trust with everything unfolding in regards to your home, family, past, or roots, because Neptune here has been, over the past few years, helping you see that this part of your life is larger than our own immediate control. Neptune is what's in God's hands, so to speak, or quite literally. And relaxing into that is where we can have more of that tranquility, more of that rest and faith to go with the flow there in that for you, fourth house. And that'll help balance out a lot of this career stuff, because when things are relaxing and they're calm in the home and domestic life, you'll notice the same thing in regards to the career life. And if you are also, since the Sun is opposing up to Neptune, feeling uncertainty or doubt where you're headed with the career stuff, maybe it is time to bring in that dose of trust and faith in that whole process, which will help you express yourself more, help that energy unfold even more. And again, it could be a very productive time that you're entering into with this big picture area of your life. So that's that opposition. But at the same time, Venus retrograde this whole week until the weekend when she goes direct. Continue to reflect on relationships and your one-on-one connections, as well as making sure you are getting that rest and relaxation time. Venus rules your 7th and your 12th house. But I think you might be quite motivated. Maybe in the relationship side of things, this is usually quite a passionate, quite strong attraction here actually with relationships when Mars conjoins up to Venus anyways, especially when it's a ruler of the 1st and 7th like it is for you. So there might be something new with new or existing relationships that can be quite motivating. If you're single, you might be deciding all of a sudden you want to make some sudden changes there, put more energy into perhaps connecting and mingling and things like that. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe you might be spicing it up this week. And but it's all coming from that openness to learn, openness to reflect, and treat all of that one-on-one stuff as a learning process. So then during the weekend, the Sun does trine up to Pluto, who's been transiting this second house of yours. So hopefully you guys have been restructuring the financial stuff over the past many years, stepping into your power there to take control of that particular area. And all of that is very supportive now towards the career stuff, because Pluto will be trining up to the Sun from that 10th house. But more than likely what you'll experience is over the weekend some new insights. Maybe you have that drive, you have that ambition to really restructure those public related things, clear out some old cobwebs, some old garbage there in the 10th house, so that you can create positive change for you, because this is where we're going to have the solar eclipse actually in a couple weeks, depending on when you're watching this. So new beginnings, very impactful new beginnings involving the career and public life for you, or legacy. I say career very loosely. Sometimes, things that we don't necessarily do for monetary gain or whatever is our career. And that's what I mean by it, your legacy. And it's a great weekend for that, restructuring that. Venus going direct helps a lot of those things move forward in your 10th house that you've perhaps been reflecting on with the career stuff. But especially with relationships and especially with your spiritual stuff, you'll start to notice moving forward. And yeah, it's a good week for change, good week for motivation and putting energy into this 10th house. So Scorpio, have a fantastic week. Thanks for watching. If you are new to this form of astrology, do check the description down below, because this is very different from Western astrology. Your sign might be different. So have a good one. Talk to you all next time.